The search expected to enter its 10th day today. Big challenges as you continue, of course, to be dealt with the damage, severe damage to infrastructure, as well as the death toll increasing. Talk to us about the latest on the ground there.
Yeah, yes. In the area of Ladysmith, the search will end to the 10th day from the 24th of December, where heavy rains like hit the area of Ladysmith. Unfortunately, a number of people, over 23 people that have been discovered in that area so far. So far we still have like 3 missing people, and then the search and rescue will continue to that extent. But also on the New Year's Eve, we also received a report following the heavy rains that hit the area of Msunduzi River, that is Pietermaritzburg and surrounding areas, as well as a Mandeni area, that is Ilembe district. In Pietermaritzburg, a car was washed away, and unfortunately 3 people were inside. Those people were reported missing at the same time. But however, during the search and rescue yesterday, 2 people have been discovered. There is still 1 missing. The search and rescue will continue this morning. Also in the area of Mandeni, an 8-year-old boy was also reported to have drowned, but was also discovered by a search and rescue team during the day yesterday. There were also houses and public infrastructure such as roads that were also damaged in the area of Indwete, that is still under Ilembe district. Our teams started distributing disaster relief, also doing assessment to establish the exact amount of damages, particularly the number of houses and number of people that have been affected. However, due to the rains that continued throughout the day yesterday, we could not complete all the assessment, but they will continue this today so that we get a clear indication on how many people have been affected in houses, and also we start coordinating in the assistance that people do need during this period.
Yeah. During this period, there's been a great deal of emphasis on the importance of residents coming forward if they believe that a family member may have been swept away. The pace seems slow. What are some of the challenges families may be grappling with as they try and heed the call?
Well, yes, this is something that we've been asking, because in the issue of Ladysmith, our numbers keep on fluctuating as the search and rescue was continued, because people were coming a day, 2 or 3 days later to report that we haven't seen so and so since that incident. So we've been encouraging people. This will also help us in terms of getting enough personnel in terms of search and rescue teams, because we do get an assistance from a non-governmental organization. We also get a support from the South African Police Service in terms of moving the personnel from other stations to the area where many people have been missing. So we call people to report immediately once you suspect that someone may have been affected by this heavy rain. But also the inclement weather also put pressure on our search and rescue team, because in some areas the water levels remain very high in some of the rivers where they're supposed to search. At some point, I remember in the area of Mandeni, the search and rescue team had to halt the search because it continued to rain and the water level was very high. However, we are still calling for our people to adhere to the weather warnings that we issue from time to time, where we advise them maybe to try and avoid traveling when it's raining, or also they must also try not to attempt to cross the road when water is above the ankle level, because that has put us in a very difficult situation with losing so many people during the summer season.